I'm about to do something that nobody else has ever done on YouTube. Not only am I going to expose one of my YouTube channels, but the niche of this YouTube channel is something that has never been done before. It is a brand new niche that I created. So this video better get 1 billion views. But anyways, this is a YouTube channel. It's called Roof Report. I'm gonna go down to settings without any cuts, without any fancy edits, and I'm gonna show that this is USD currency. I'm also going to change it to Ugandan shillings so you guys could see what the analytics would be like, which is 51. I don't know what that would be, but I'm gonna go back to USD, click save, and you can see that the revenue is in fact $14,000. So what was I posting on this YouTube channel? Well, on this YouTube channel, I was posting real estate content and the real estate market in Florida. Now, the most popular video on this channel was posted on August 14. It got 300,000 views and that paid me $2,815 with an RPM of $9.36, which is crazy. And keep in mind, Q4 is about to start. So this is going to be very, very good. Now for the most important part, right? In the last 28 days, this channel has made 9,157. The RPM of the channel in total is $7.48. You can see the monthly revenues here, $66 in April, $11 in May, 15 cents in July, and then 5,900 in August. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it and how you can start right now. And if you're just seeing this and you're one of the first ones to watch this video, just know that I'm the first YouTube channel that did this. There's a few other ones out there now because they're students from my community that I told, but nobody else is doing this. There is no competition for this niche right now. But anyways, let me show you exactly how I did it. And as always, this may or may not work for you. Step number 1 is going to be micro niching. Now, as you can tell, every single one of my videos was about the state of Florida. When I post this video and it starts getting some views, it might not be so new, right? I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of you that start a YouTube channel in the Florida real estate market. So what I recommend is that you pivot. I mean, there's 50 states. My personal recommendation, and the one that I plan on starting next, is Hawaii. I don't know. I feel like the Hawaii real estate market is kind of always fluctuating. So that's what we're going to base this example on. Also, if you don't want to do the US, that's completely fine. You can do this in your own language, in your own locations, right? If you live in Mexico, you can make one about a specific state in Mexico. So once you figure out what state you want to do, that takes us to step number 2, which is going to be the scripting. Now again, for this example, I'm going to be doing Hawaii. Yes, I also don't know anything about the Florida real estate market. We need to go to Google. So the first thing we're going to do is go on Google and search up Hawaii real estate market crashing. From here, we're going to click on news, and then we're going to see a bunch of articles. So what we're going to do is just copy the entire article and we're going to paste it on a blank Google Doc. Once you do that, you want to click on File there at the top left, hover over Download, and download it as a PDF document. So once we do that, we could just open another Google Doc, go to the second article. You know, we want to get like 2 or 3. We're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to copy the entire thing. We're going to paste it on a blank Google Doc, File, Download, PDF. So cool, that's pretty much it. Now the next thing is giving all of this information that we just downloaded and giving it to a ChatGPT prompt. Now the script prompt that I use for Roof Report is going to be posted on my school community. So if you want that prompt, you can go ahead and click the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Listen man, I'm already giving out a lot for free, alright? Let me have something, let me gatekeep something. But anyways, I'm gonna blur out most of the stuff here, but essentially this is how it works. So first we're gonna paste a video title here, which we can just say Hawaii real estate market is crashing. Right, whatever, the state or market, Hawaii, and then the sources, which is the PDFs we just downloaded. So we're just going to copy the entire prompt. We're going to go on ChatGPT, and then we're going to paste it with the 3 PDFs of the news article. So again, if you don't know, you just click the little download icon here at the top right of your Google profile, and then you'll see them here. Just click and drag onto the chat box. Literally, that's it. So cool. Once that's done, we can just click enter, and there we go. ChatGPT is writing the entire script for us, and it's using real information, real articles, real sources, and that's kind of like the pro of this, right? The last thing we want to do, and what we do not want to do, is give out false information about any markets, right? We want to make sure that everything that we do is 100% accurate, and all of the video titles and all of the video ideas that you get have to be backed up by factual information, and this is the only way to do it. So there we go. But from here, I'm just going to copy the first 3 minutes, then I'm going to open up a blank Google Doc, and I'm just going to paste it on on here. Then I'm just gonna remove these little timestamps and all of the sources, because we're gonna put all of these sources in the description of the video. But okay, cool. Let's go ahead and pretend that this is a full script, that it's 100% perfect. The next step from here is gonna be creating the audio, which we're going to use 11 Labs. If you don't have 11 Labs, link is also gonna be down in the description below. Keep in mind that is an affiliate link. Once you create an 11 Labs account, what you're gonna do is click on voices here on the top left, and you're just gonna pick a random one from here.
Look, if you really want to keep your audience hooked,
so we're gonna go ahead and use this voice, and to use it, we're gonna go ahead and click on the little plus sign there to the right side. We're gonna click add voice, and then we're gonna head over to text to speech on the far left. And then to the far right, we're gonna see this little drop down option. We're gonna click on the arrow, and then we're gonna click the voice that we chose. Now we just go back to our script. I'm gonna copy 3 paragraphs at a time, and then I'm gonna paste them onto 11 Labs here, and then click on generate speech. This is what it sounds like.
Inventory explodes to a 15-month supply.
Yeah, whatever. So let's go ahead and say that we're happy with that. From here, we're gonna go to the bottom right and click on the little download button. And then we would go back to our script, copy the next 3 paragraphs. We would replace what we pasted first, and then generate speech again. And then you're going to repeat that entire process until the script is fully done and the audio is also fully done. And just like that, in under 10 minutes, you have a full original script and a full original audio. This takes us to step number 3, which is going to be the editing, which is the visuals of your video. You have multiple choices for this. You can go on freelancing websites like Fiverr and Upwork. You can hire a video editor to do it for you for 20 bucks, or you can just learn how to do it yourself. And in my school community, I have multiple editing tutorials for you guys. I've taught multiple beginners how to edit videos from scratch, and I'm gonna be honest, it looks scary, right? When you open up any editing software for the first time, that shit looks confusing, but I promise you that it's not that complicated, okay? Editing is one of the easiest things to do, and that's because all of these editing softwares are so advanced, and the majority of them really depend on AI. So it kind of almost does it for you. You just really have to drag things around. So to not make this video 2 hours long, we're gonna go ahead and skip to step number 4, which is the thumbnail. So if we go back to my channel, we can see that there is a very common theme on the thumbnails, which is the half and half with the exclusive bar or breaking news bar there at the bottom. So what I use to create thumbnails is Photoshop. I'm not gonna do a full tutorial obviously, but I'm gonna give you guys just a quick snippet so you can see how easy this is. So before I start adding images to Photoshop, I'm gonna go to my school community, because in my school community, I also provide PNG templates for you guys. So if we go here, we click the link, fill out this information, that's going to take us to this Google Drive. So if we click on here, we can see that there is a half and half with an exclusive bar. So all you have to do is just download it. Then you're just going to open up your downloads, drag it onto Photoshop, and boom, done. From here, I'm gonna go to Google, then I'm gonna search up Hawaii medium class homes. We're gonna use this image here. We're just gonna download it. I'm gonna drop it onto Photoshop here, like so. Then I'm gonna go back to Google and search up Hawaii governor interview. We're going to use this image. I'm gonna drop it onto Photoshop, size it accordingly. Then I'm gonna delete the excess there that was leaking to the right. Then I'm just gonna add the text, which is Nort black italic for those of you that are curious. And for the text, I'm just gonna say, shit is crashing, bro. You know, just a hypothetical, whatever. Then we would just size it to the exclusive bar. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this is the idea of it. Of course, we wanna add filters, we wanna fix the coloring, you know, whatever. Again, I'm not gonna do a full Photoshop tutorial, but you get the point. You can do all that, or again, hire someone on Fiverr to do it for like $5. But in my school community, I kinda gave you everything I use. Like, bro, you can get it from the creator. So not only do you get editing tutorials and PNGs, you also get 70 plus videos where I go step by step on how I do YouTube automation. By the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is Romero. I've made over $1.8 million across all of my YouTube channels, and I was one of the first ones to start doing faceless channels back in 2018. The best part about my community though is that I go live 2 times every single week. And this is where I speak with you guys directly, answer any questions, review your channels, all that good stuff. So again, link is going to be in the description of this video and in the pinned comments. You can check it out if you want. And listen, I know that a lot of you are wondering why I'm giving out all of this information, right? If there's 50 states, why don't I just start 50 YouTube channels and just completely take over? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I mean, I said I was going to do this from the beginning. It benefits me more to start new YouTube channels and new niches and then reveal it on here, in hopes that people join my school community. And sure, you know, to make 14,000, I'm gonna need a few hundred of you guys to join my community. But by giving out information like this early, from my perspective, it increases your chances of success. So if you're one of the first 100 people to watch this video and you actually take action and you start in this niche and you do all of that, since there's not that much competition right now, your chances are way higher of seeing results, which means I get a testimonial. And with your testimonial, you know, essentially, I get to promote more. You know, I've been doing YouTube for a very long time. Starting a YouTube channel, making 10K a month is not hard to me. That's why my entire focus has been creating niches as of recent, because everyone's doing health, the sleeping niche, celebrities, which is cool. I'm not saying that doesn't work, but to get a higher success rate, especially with students, I feel like if I create that path and I create that trend, it's going to be much easier for them. It's pretty much a win-win. I can't win if you don't. And speaking of wins, let me show you some of the wins in my community. 8 hours ago, Jason posted this to the community. His first month, he got approved for monetization. His second month, he made 1K in YouTube ad revenue. We have members like Brad that just got their first 100,000 viewed video. Oh shit. It was his, what was it, his fourth upload? Yeah, with his fourth upload, he already got 100,000 views, which is actually kind of crazy. We have members like Mary that just recently got monetized with 165,000 views in what seems to be since September 4th. We have members like Ismo that got monetized in less than a month. Oh shit, and he already made 1,700. It looks like his channel just popped off August 2nd. We also have members like Will that in just 3 days, in his second upload, I mean, I'm assuming this is gonna go viral. It almost has 7,000 views. We have members like Sebastian that also just got monetized. His first post was on August 3rd. Wow, okay, cool. We have members like CJ that got monetized in just 5 weeks. We have members like Skylar that made 1,700 in August. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really check the wins tab unless I'm recording. That's actually an insane amount of people getting monetized. But of course, results are not guaranteed. Again, there's a shit ton of people in this community. Not all of them are gonna see success, right? Doesn't mean you will. I wanna make that very clear, right? Because this is not like a get rich quick. Everything that you're going to see in my YouTube videos and in the school community is just what I do and the tools that I use and the prompts that I have and the PNGs and the editors. I mean, everything. But at the end of the day, that's going to be completely up to you. I mean, there's only so much I can do from my side. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. By 2026, my goal is to have at least 10 of these videos where I create a brand new niche that's never been done before like I just did, and then just reveal it on here. If you're going to hop into this real estate niche, best of luck to you, man.